Okay, so I had it off video, and when I tried to tap the icon to make the video start, my volume button was in the way on the phone. Anyway, happy Sunday. What's up, everybody? I'm trying to find my channel on here so I can follow along. And here I am. So what's going on? Let's see what I got. And we have Frank Meadows. What's up? You know, all this stuff always pops up. It's very annoying. Umar Eastwood. You guys have these little icons next to your names. Oh, I just did something. Oh my gosh. There's Jason, Robert, who else we got? There's Jay, Gary. Well, I'm still here. For whatever that's worth, right? I know. My mom's always getting on me about making dead jokes. She's like, you gotta stop saying that to people. Who cares? You know, if you're not the one that's dying, why are you so offended, right? Anywho, what we got? Downstairs trains and cars. Okay. Yeah, smash that like button. It's so interesting. You all see all the little icons next to your names? They sent an email and was like, if you want to enable this feature, then click here. So I was like, okay, why not? I had no idea what it looked like. Because I hardly ever jump on anybody else's lives. I know. But y'all, I've been a little busy lately. And I know I always say that. So, hello from Texas, Jason. Oh, here, let me see if I can get caught up. So those are the top fans icons. So Jason says, can you please say hello to my wife, Linda, too? Hi, Linda. Hope you're having a good evening. It's hot as Hades outside, ain't it? And y'all, seriously, it was like only 91 today. And I say only 91 because I've actually been out there cutting grass when it was 96. And I'm telling you, this is like the hottest 91 today. So hot. So, oh, I gotta go get my notebook. Hold on, I'll be right back. I knew I was gonna forget something. Hey, Bit. Hold on. Bit wants not ice cream. She wants whipped cream. I wish I knew how to put some picture up there. I've never figured that out because I so rarely leave the live. So you're going to hear this. This is the cat getting whipped cream. I should have brought the phone with me. Here you go. Did you hear that? You know, this cat's going to bankrupt me one day between her vet bills and her freaking whipped cream. You know how expensive that stuff is per can? Come back. It's okay. I don't want you. Oh, bit. I should have gone the other way so she wouldn't be spooked. She's thinking I'm going to put her back in the carrier and take her someplace. Okay, sorry about that. Gosh. Okay. So, we got to talk about this 7-Eleven. I forget who is, and it's on email. I can't check it here. Who is sending me one of the 7-Eleven cars. Thank you. Can't remember your name. It shows who talks the most. And come to find out, Frank Meadows in Ohio. Okay. Come to find out, and I don't know how to post pictures here either on lives. Can you even do that? But because we don't have 7-Elevens here in Georgia. I think there's one like up near Tennessee or somewhere like that. But they are putting them in the speedways. So I'm in one of the Georgia Diecast groups on Facebook, and somebody posted a picture of a shipper in a speedway. And I had no idea that, I don't know, the 7-Eleven owned Speedway or the Speedway owned 7-Eleven. I don't know. So there is a Speedway close to me. And I'm going to try to run up there tomorrow and see if I can find one. Even though somebody's sending me one, I'll take a picture of the shipper and put it in one of my videos or something. So, Jason's wife is from Ohio, Frank. New Albany, but live in Kush. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Yes, the cat is hooked on whipped cream. You know, she's doing good. Hold on. I got some fuzz from my lip gloss. You know, everything sticks to that stuff. We had a follow-up on Thursday. Her labs were great. She's, you know, her lungs were clear. They did follow-up x-rays to establish a baseline. Lungs are clear. I mean, she's on the mend. She still isn't eating as much as she used to, but she was a little chunky, so that's all good. So thank you for asking. So glad that is behind me. Man. So yeah, it was nice, and I can't remember who it was. If you're in here, then let me know. I'll give you a shout out. So, I really don't have a whole lot to show today. I think what's going on with the wholesaler that I've been buying from, I'm thinking that they are, I don't know what's going on. I think they have a cash flow problem. Even though I had a long conversation with the rep, they just don't have a lot of Hot Wheels stuff in stock. So I'm kind of in a dilemma, you know, do I continue to do this? I have so much inventory to get rid of. Do I just stop it with the Hot Wheels? I kind of don't want to, I still want to share on YouTube, but I'm thinking I need to pivot because it's been so hard for me to get subscribers, you know, to really grow the channel. And I don't know. I'm really having to give that some thought, because if I start buying from somebody else, like another distributor, like I said before, it's like $1,000 reorder, and I can't do that. So. E-Bike Mike, hey, what's up? Chris Edwards, hey. Did it stop? Something's going on here. I don't know. What happened? Where'd the chat go on my phone? Y'all still there? That's crazy. Oh, there it is. Paul, hey Paul, what's up? Yeah, I think it's a cash flow problem. And like I said, I think what they're doing is saying, oh, we have this many outstanding orders on these products. Can you work with us, or can you still ship to us? And they're really just not getting anything at all. I think in the last few months, the only thing I've gotten is Matchbox and some team transports. No cases, no car culture, really nothing. So, and when I log into the website, they have very, very little in stock, but they've got a gazillion pre-orders and they've got a gazillion back orders. So, I don't know. Paul says it took me years to get to 1,000. And no, I resale because I have a website, and I've got a pretty nice discount code that I'm gonna drop towards the end of this live. So stay tuned. Paul says he heard that about another diecast dealer. Yeah. So there's Linda. Is that Jason's wife? Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. These videos can really get to be, I was watching, because I've been into K-pop, right? And I was watching this creator that does really deep dives into a K-pop group's lore. And I was watching it because I was new to the group and I was trying to get caught up on their lore so I could understand their albums and some of their songs and their videos and whatnot. And she had mentioned that it sometimes would take her like a month. And she pulled in clips from the videos, all kinds of stuff that she would do in these videos. But, she's got 45,000 subscribers. Now, I know she didn't start out that way, but I'm thinking, okay, then it's worth it to spend time. Typically, for a Sunday video, I spend about a day, getting caught up on some social media stuff so I can pull in news, getting caught up on my email to pull in news, kind of compiling what I want to show. I did get some new stuff on the website so we can have a commercial, and, making some notes, having a script so I don't forget things. And it takes me about, and I'm doing other stuff around the house, but it takes me about a day to really prepare for a Sunday video. So I don't know. Anyway, the 7-Eleven car. So like I said, I'm going to go to Speedway and see if they have the shipper. And if so, I'm going to take a picture of it. So I wanted to catch you up on my silhouettes collection because I just realized, because I've been getting them kind of here and there. And this is what I have so far. And I think I showed you this before. It's the LB Works McLaren. And I think I got that in a Walmart. And then I have this Mazda, which is this Colette Davis car, which I like. Very colorful. And then, of course, I have this Nissan, which is still for sale on Mattel Creations website. And I opened it because I couldn't help myself. So I really like this car. I'm kind of piecing stuff together here and there. And I should have my little turntable stacked up here. So there's the Super Silhouette, the Skyline. There's also the Porsche, which I'm sure I'll have to go to eBay for if I want to complete the set. So there's 5 in the set because that's an RWB Porsche at 930. And here's the picture. And here's the Silhouette, which I haven't seen anywhere. So that's in progress. I'm also still looking for the new Wagons group. I'm still looking for that yellow wagon, the Moon Eyes wagon. What is up with that? I never would have thought that people would be all over that car, or that I couldn't find it. And I went to one of the auto parts stores the other day because my car started running badly. And then I was like, okay, there was a code, and a light on the dashboard, and it needs a tune-up because one of the spark plugs is bad. And it's a V6. So I really don't have any idea how long it's been since spark plugs were replaced on this car. And I'm not contacting who to find out. So Jason says, I started collecting the cartoon cars and my wife actually likes them too. She thinks they're really cute. Yeah, I need to go to Target if I have time tomorrow, but I got to try to figure out a place to go get a tune-up. And I also need a battery because I have no idea how long the battery's been on the car because it's in the rear compartment. A Dodge Magnum, the battery's in the back. Isn't that crazy? But it's got post in the front part of the engine where you can jump it or what. It's like, why did they think that was a good idea? Anyway, so when I was looking at the battery, there was no sticker on it. So I'm like, who took the sticker off? Indeed, who took the sticker off? So I have no idea how long the battery's been on the car. But when they ran the codes on it, the battery it's low. So I need to go get another one. And then there's some other stuff I want. I had to get 2 new tires. I got matching tires now. Y'all. Anyway. Okay, what do we got? Jason says, I got you. There's a few at my Target. Thank you. And Paul says, I hope you keep doing videos. I enjoy. Thanks, Paul. You're always so encouraging. And yeah, my car, man. And I still need to get the rear end fixed. So the tires that were rotated to the back don't wear out before the other ones do. And the first time I had tires put on it, the guy was like, well, you've got about a year until those tires wear out. And I was like, why would you think that I would wait that long to get the rear end fixed? So it doesn't do that. Tires are expensive. I guess they thought since I'm driving a 20-year-old car that has the paint peeling off of it that I'm poor. And, personally, I am kind of poor. I just happen to marry a guy that, makes a ton of money sitting on his ass doing nothing. But anywho, not a ton, but he makes damn good money. Let's put it that way. He makes enough. So Jay says you might need a new or used car. I need Jesus. No, I need something, Jay. I'm telling you, it's pitiful. There's Base Logic. Hey, Rico, what's up? So, okay. I will show you some stuff so I can get it off my plate here that's on the website. I'm going to go ahead and drop the discount code. So I finally got some of these working rigs listed. You think as many of these that I have, that I'd have a ton of them on my website, but there's only like 6 and now three more. So here's the Cement King. It's up there. The Road Grader. And, they're different prices. I usually just Google and go to Google Shopping, and I try to land somewhere in the middle on the pricing because I do charge for shipping, but it's really by weight. These are about 4 ounces, thereabouts each. So the excavator, which is pretty cool. And that's it for these working rigs. And see the blade here on the bottom, yeah. How cool was that? Okay, now I can get that out of the way. And the discount code It's going to be 25% off everything on my website, sonyasdiecast.com. You should even be able to go into the shopping below and, shop there. I think, because I think that takes you to the website. So use code TW5. 25. Get it? TW5 for 25% off of everything on my website. TW5. Oh, let me put this in here. Okay. So I'm going to open something. Now, did you all get in on the Mattel Creations SDCC, the San Diego Comic-Con stuff? I was somewhere doing something. I have no idea what I was doing that day. And I missed the DeLorean, the box set. I did want that. And by the time I realized it was sold out. So I'm kind of bummed about that. And I don't think I really want to spend the money to go on eBay and get it. But I do have, a few DeLorean pieces. And so since I didn't get that, I'm thinking I might be selling this. I haven't shown it to you, but. So, I got on Amazon. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to oh, it doesn't work like that. Hold on. Oh God. And watch some more Formula One. Or maybe I can catch it online. So I thought these would be smaller than what they are. But I thought about taking the camera outside and racing a few of these, but I'm going to do a video. Okay, I'm hot now because my hair is down and it makes me really hot. I'm not used to it. So I can't remember exactly how much I paid for these guys. I think it was maybe like $15 or something like that. So it comes in this box. And it's got all these little, I thought they would not be as chunky, but they're pretty cool. I've been running them down the hallway, right? Look at the wheels on it. I wish I had more time to just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And they've got all kinds of colors in here. I mean, it's like Formula One is just everywhere. Look at that one. And I forget how many's in here. But anyway, I'm going to do a short or a video and race a bunch of these guys. I really don't have time to play like I want to. And because, this grass in this yard. And there's another story. My mower is in the shop. Or should I say my friend's mower is in the shop. Because the reason why there's a new mower is because the friend's... Nope. I did see the Mustang set in Walmart the other day. I went to a different Walmart and they had that in stock. Just in case, my Walmarts aren't that far away from each other, but I'm telling you, they just have so much different, the difference is amazing. So, what else we got here? Those are nice pulses. Have you seen the new premium majorette? I have not. I'll have to go look. Just code TW5. Yes, Jason. Rico says nothing in SDCC that tickled my fancy. I know. Really, the only thing I wanted was that DeLorean box set. Yeah, I know what you mean. You're being more selective with your shmoney. But I'm telling you, this car, between this cat and this car, I'm really having to, I'm like, I gotta tighten up. So, speaking of whom, come here, my girl. She's yelling at me because we're supposed to be outside walking. But I'm like, guys, I can't. Hey. I wish she would let me pick her up, but I'm in this higher chair and she'll just run off. She's not like Blaze was, who would just sit there and preen at me until I picked her up because she's so spoiled. You want to come here and sit? Nope. Go run off. Okay. Be that way. So, let's see what's in here. Where's my knife? And you know those, speaking of Formula One, the premiums are, which I'm assuming are these guys. Mix One. Now, I ordered these off of Mattel Creations, and I only got 3. So, but I think the ones that are in the cases are actually starting, they're out there. The people that I order from, the company I order from they've been on pre-order forever. They're on the pre-order of Mix 3 already, and they haven't shipped Mix 1 yet. And I know that they're probably just now starting to hit, but still, you know what I mean? So I'm on the fence about, because these were $8 when I did the pre-order on Mattel Creations website. So I'm kind of on the fence about opening these guys. And not to say, I've opened plenty of premiums, right? But these, I don't know, because I don't really feel like I want to have a duplicate set. Do I keep them in the packaging? I don't know. Don't know. Okay, got my knife. So if anybody's using the code, let me know if it works or not. Uh-oh. Let me put my screen back so I can see. Rico says, I'm not buying into the F1 hype either. Never been a fan of that type of racing. I watched some of the funny car stuff, the funny car stuff, the drag racing. And, and I thought, I've watched a little bit of NASCAR because it's been around forever and ever, when I was like younger, a kid. And I think that if I had to choose between NASCAR and Formula One, I probably would choose Formula One. But, so, here's this. It's finally here. Have you noticed that the packaging for some of these boxes have changed? They are using these as shippers. I don't particularly like that because they have also gone up on their shipping. And these literally landed in my box like this, in the mailbox. So this is that Dodge Tradesman van. You remember that? Is it still on pre-order? I think it is. Jason says, I'm not really into the F1 stuff either. I'm more of a muscle car guy. I'm looking forward to the Legends Tour in Houston next Saturday. Oh, fun! I would have liked to have gone to that when it was here, but it's a bit of a drive up there. Maybe one of these days. We'll see. Maybe one of these days I'll just be in a whole different country and I'll get to go to all kinds of shows. Groovy, man. Groovy. Paul says, I like all forms of racing. Rico says, I collected Kyle Petty NASCARs when he drove the Hot Wheels 44 car. Huh. That's cool. So it's in this sleeve. And I kind of like these. It seems like they're liking them too. And look at the, it's very retro. And here it is. Imagine hopping into the comfort of your 1970s Dodge Tradesman turned tiki-themed wave chaser after a long day in the lineup. What's the lineup? Opening doors reveal the perfect interior for those epic getaways where you can chillax. They use chillax, y'all. In comfort and watch the sunset after hitting some monster waves. The batik-style graphics wrought with a funky tribal energy gleam off the shimmering brown Spectraflame paint. This van has a vintage Southern California surf vibe like no other. Okay. We've got the Red Line Club here, Dodge Tradesman there. Don't mind my nails are just terrible. Y'all, I know. My hands are they're just wrecked. But have you all noticed? Have you noticed? Look. That thing that was on my finger, look at that. You can barely see it. It's gone pretty much. It's still a little tender, but isn't that amazing? Anywho, look at that. I managed to get this open. Usually it's so hard. Oh. Okay. Rico says, I watched JC Squared and Charles Diecast Garage Legends Tour videos from yesterday. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Rico also says he got his tradesman last week. I just got mine a couple of days ago. The Brookwood wagon. I'll have to go look it up. Jason collects Richard Petty stuff too. Okay, so here we go. I love the teardrop. Got our little sunroof there, propped open. And let's see if I can do this. It's like birthing a baby or something. They're on there pretty tight too. I don't know how I'm going to get these open. Oh, here we go. I did it. So here's our side doors. I do like this Spectraflame brown. I love the retro theme. Look at the interior. There's a rug. Oh my goodness. There's a rug. We got the seats. I like the way the doors open. And that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Here's the rear doors. You can see the quilting in here. Y'all remember those? When it was like velvet, quilted velvet. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they did do a good job with the tiki theme, I must say. And what do you think about these wheels? They're like kind of like a mag wheel. They're recessed, and it's almost like a floral. Like it looks like a flower in there. Keith Savage, hello. This was from Mattel Creations. I think it might still be on pre-order. Yeah, RLC Club, Redline Club. Velour, crushed interior, shag carpet, and yep. It does, doesn't it? If I could, I don't have a screwdriver set in here to take it off the thing. And let's see what it looks like. I'm going to shut these a little bit. Are those louvers on the back? Louvered windows. I'm gonna look at the front real quick. This says Decine. What does that say? I don't know what it says. Hold on. Oh gosh, moving stuff around. Decine? What is that? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Decine? What? Oh. Did I miss something? Keith. Cool smoke decline. What is that? Did I miss something? Jason, is he starting a channel? I'm having a hard time with my tablet over here. Is it hard to start a YouTube channel? No, they make it easy. It's just hard, like Paul said, it's just hard to get subscribers. Huh. Paul says, I can imagine what they're doing in that van. I can guarantee you they're not looking at the sunset. Of course not. Decine bud. Is that really what that is? Or are you just making it up, Rico? Decine? Is that, are you serious? No, you must be looking on, Keith, you're looking on eBay. You have to go to mattelcreations.com. Decine, is that really what that is? Okay, so the back has Decine on it as well. It looks good. I like these louvered windows and the door handle. And it looks like you can see some of the, I don't know if that's exhaust or what under there. All in all, it's really cool. However, I will say that I think the purple one from a few years back is better. That thing is awesome. I should run in there and get it. Does anybody remember that? Remember that purple one? Should I go get it? Decine means cool or something like that in Hawaii. Okay. I'm sure they have. Yeah, I know they've had a. Oh, Rico says that's what I've always known it to be. Okay. Should I go get the purple one? Do you want to see it? So we only have 15 people in here. Wow. I think it's because it's really summertime. People are, and plus school's coming back soon and people are out doing stuff. But we're doing good on our likes. We got 20 likes. Thank you. Yeah, the purple one is pretty tough. I mean, it's, yeah. Just something that kind. Decine shave ice. I like is, oh, Decine. Okay. Looks like Spicoli was smoking in there. I'll see if I can grab Bit on my way. I think she's already gone out on me, though. Little rascal. There's a little butterbean. She gonna run from me, though. She always does lately. I got her. I got her. I got my little girl. I got her. He's so good. I'm not taking you anywhere. Well, I am, but I'm not. Okay, let me grab this. Okay. We're going to go in here for a second. All right. It's okay. Oh, gosh. Here it is. You should go outside, little kitty. Here's my little one-eyed kitty. Oh. Come on. I know. See, she shaved here because she had to have 2 different catheters, IVs. So she looks really funny with her little shaved arms. And she has this wound on her chest. I know, it's okay. That was like an abscess. And it's still not really healing very fast. It's so strange. I don't know what happened to her, but this was like secondary to the pneumonia. I don't know. Let's put it this way. It didn't make it better. I know. I know. And they shaved the belly. Look at the belly. They shaved it. I know. It's okay. I'm just showing you off. Oh, gosh. You yell at me. Say, I almost bit it. I didn't want to wake up. Almost bit it. I know, little girl. Goodbye. There you go. She's like, I'm mad now. Yeah, the second time they had to sedate her, she didn't want to wake up. She was not breathing on her own. I was like, oh, Lord. Yeah, she's so much better. I mean, can you imagine aspiration pneumonia? Isn't that just the craziest thing? I don't know what she got in there in her snout that made it to her lungs. Now I have hair all over myself. Okay. All right. So Rico says, I'm still waiting on a Johnny Lightning. Looks like she's ready to bounce. Hey, there's Greg Patrick. Let's see. Let me get caught up. Johnny Lightning to do a Spicoli VW van. Oh, that would be cool. Might be a little dusty. And let me see what else we got. Holding some cats. That is so true. She's one of those we found out on the street. She's not like a couple of the ones we adopted, which you could just, they don't care. They like to be packed around like that. They're so rotten. Okay, what happened to, where does the chat go on the phone? It's so crazy. Because I actually can't see. I don't know. I was out there yesterday doing a lot of weed eating. I think my eyes are just dusty. Yeah, I've thought about doing, a lot of people do channels like that where they're not on camera. I don't know. Oh, Rico hit 500. Oh, congrats. So, hold on. The base is a little dusty. So here's the one from a couple of years back. Let me shut these a little bit. It's got the same louvered doors. It's very similar. Let's see, this is rocking. So it's it's the same van, just a different color. So, and when you open, it also has this quilted, literally purple quilted. Oh, that's right. Rico's going to do a face reveal. That should be interesting. And it's got the teardrop. And the wheels are different. I prefer these because I think they have RLC on the side or something like that. I can't really see it, but I actually like these a little bit better. Although these are cool too. And it's got the same sunroof. Rocking on the front. I mean, really, it's very, very similar. This one just has what that is. That's like some bubbling on the paint or something. I don't know what that is. And it has the running, I didn't point out the running boards, but it has them too. And so, let me see if I can get these open. So really it is the same van. You see the rug in there? I just love it in purple. And see, there looks like there's a bench seat back here. I didn't really see that on this one. I got cat hair everywhere. Oh, it does have a bench seat as well. See it back in there? See the quilting back in there? Oh, the running boards are side pipes. Yeah, it's hard to tell with it being on this thing, but I think you're right. They are side pipes. But I just love this purple though. Okay. So moving on, you know they're voting on the selections car. Round week 1, they voted. This is if you're an RLC member, right? And you go into the website, into the forums part. You have to log in to vote. And they've chosen a 1997 Supra. So this week, they did the color. I voted for the Spectraflame Chrome. I love that. I think it would look good on a Supra. But it looks like the purple is going to win. And voting is over for the color tomorrow. That's the last day. And after that, I forget what they vote for. Tires or something. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I remember the side pipes. Yeah, they were something. Basically, it is a recolor, but I still... Oh, here. Let me show them side by side. The wheels are different. I still prefer the purple one, even though I like this. I don't have my turntable up high enough. I took the box away that I had it on. Oh, Greg Patrick voted for the purple on the Supra. Really? Y'all, I mean, don't we have enough purple Supras, maybe? Don't we? I don't know. Okay. So I did a pre-order. What time is it? Back in November. And believe it or not, it came. I didn't think I was going to get it because it was supposed to deliver in June. And it did come like in July, a couple weeks ago. And before I completely open this, we're going to do another quick commercial so I can show you what else is on the website. Okay. That's up there. Lucid Air. Cute little Subaru. I'm going to try to take advantage of my mower. The mower is in the shop. We'll get to that in a second. This tuned Mazda. Another tuned Mazda. Purple Skyline. Since y'all are liking purple so much, there it is. Rally Special. This good looking Matchbox Pathfinder. Aston Martin. And no, it is not the treasure hunt, obviously. And we have the red Quick Bite, which is from 2019. So if you were looking for stuff for your food court, there it is. And I also have the white one. All right. So, as I said, I did a pre-order back in smells weird. And I'm not going to open this today. I know I'm being a tease. I'm probably just going to do a video on it because it's mini GT. Y'all are always on me for other brands, so here it is. Hope you're happy. But I figured this is the only way that I could get a version of the Roxy. Have y'all seen what are some of the sold prices you've been seeing here lately? Yeah, see, I like the Shadow Chrome too, Rico. Eventually, Mattel will do the Super in a bunch of colors. Yeah, you're probably right. So, here's the Mini GT Roxy. I was so afraid, and I got it from Model Cars Houston, which, you know, that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's doing something right because he sells a bunch of cars, I think, and he got a gazillion subscribers on YouTube, so I can't. He's kind of inflammatory though. But hey, turn that fan off. I really want to open it though. What kind of prices are you seeing for the Model Cars Houston? I forget how much it was. Like I said, I ordered it November 1st. I mean, you know, I can barely remember what the hell happened last week. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can't open it. So what are some of the prices we're seeing on the Roxys, the Hot Wheels premium version? Model Cars Houston. I'm surprised you haven't seen him on YouTube. He's always talking shit about Hot Wheels and Mattel and how bad the quality is, and you know how you need to upgrade to different brands for the money. And I'm like, of course he's going to say that because he's selling a bunch of different brands, right? But hey, whatever works. I ain't mad at him. I should be more controversial. Anyway. I kind of am by calling him out, though, ain't I? Don't nobody tell him. As somebody rushes over to his site and says, Sonya's Diecast is talking shit about you. So, oh, God. But, you know, I have the Rexy, the premium version. Hold on. Let me see. It's here. Let me... Hold on. Oh gosh, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to trip over something. So I'm going to be, actually, I'm going to be selling this set. Because I have one and I kind of ended up with another one by accident. And I don't want to have one open and one in the package. So I'm actually going to be selling this race day set. It's next to be listed. I wish that I knew it was going to go high, but I was really hoping the Roxy wouldn't be so high so I could have the real counterpart. But I'll just have to be happy with this. So I do like the fact that it comes with this little storage box, which is just kind of a nifty background, I think. I don't know that I actually store the car in here. Maybe I will. But here it is. And of course it's Mini GT, so it has a ton of detail. Hold on. There's something hanging off here. I can't remember. It was like 20 something. I don't remember. It's been so long. Okay, Greg Patrick says they were like 23. So maybe it was like 23 plus shipping. Okay, Rico says 300 or higher sold on eBay for the Roxy. Y'all, I ain't doing that. I mean, I can take $300 and fix my daggone car. Why am I having such a problem here? At least the mower. Let me see if I can get my chat back up here. I'm having a hard time. I don't know why I can't. Oh, you know why I keep trying to touch the daggone screen and it doesn't. Damn it. Greg says, just be careful with the Mini GT. The wing can break easily. Thanks for telling me that, because you know I'm accident prone. I be dropping stuff all the time. Paul says the Mini GT is going up in price. Superfly, the algorithm brought me here. What's up? Thanks for joining us. Okay, so Greg also bought the Mini GT Roxy on eBay for $30. So that's a good price. Okay, so I'm caught up. Chat. Let's see. Let me go back here. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Am I liking? No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing here. Paul says I store most of my Mini GT in the boxes. Forrest says they can say what they want. Hot Wheels is my favorite brand, and I do just the main lines. Oh, we got to take a look at the grill. I mean, there is a ton of detail on this thing. So I see Jay posted Rico's YouTube. Is he doing a face reveal tonight? I do like the green side mirrors. I think that's a nice touch. Of course, the grill is just crazy. And look at these eyes. Very reptilian. What does that say on the... Oh, Porsche. I only got one because I, don't drop it, I know. Not until 500, okay. Oh, and they roll nice. Oh, they do. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with it. And I think that if I were to take the Rexy out, I do think they would still... I know I'm trying not to drop it. I know I'm just accident prone. Good grief. That's probably the reason why Jay is asking me how many I bought, because he knows I'm going to drop one and mess it up. I think they will look good together, don't you? If I were to eventually open this one. I don't know. I haven't been on his website in a while. Paul says, I'm so happy you got a Mini GT. And don't forget the discount code for 25% off is TW5 on my website. There's everything. Let's take a look at this big old wing back here. What's it got on it? Is that Mini GT? Carl Bob, where'd you come from? Hot Wheels for me, just not a big exotic or JDM guy. Love the old muscle cars. I do too. I just like the way these guys look. So the next version of Roxy is available on One Stop Diecast. Okay. Huh. I'll have to check that out. I did a pre-order for, I think it was the Ferrari Team Transport case. I hope I get it. I like these twin pipes. TW. What did I miss? It's just TW5. There's Charles Isaac. If you need more email and more info, what do you need more info? Yeah, you can email me though. Oh, let's look at the base. I like how smooth it is, although it is plastic. Let me see. What does it say? 2023 Porsche 911 GT3R used under license. Of course, it is mini GT. And look at this. Look at this. This is very interesting. What's that symbol for? I mean, overall, I'm digging it. I'm glad I got it. At least I got a version. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. And look at I said that's a roll cage, part of the roll cage in the back. Is that broken? Is that supposed to be like that? But if it's crossways, it maintains the integrity of the frame. Is that what that means? Or is it broken? It's nice. Let me see what's on the... There's Michelin's on the wheels. Those are Michelin tires. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. This looks like one-stop diecast sold out all the pre-orders. It's just the way it's welded in. Yeah, it is cool. And look here. Huh. I like the way the Michelin's in. It's actually the Michelin like colors logo on the tire. So there we go. And he put in a little piece of candy. Let's take another look at this guy. I will not be doing any types of videos tomorrow. I gotta find a place to get my car tuned up and get a battery. So here's this guy again. Hopefully the mower comes back next week. It has a bad PTO, power takeoff, and he said the deck was off because I complained about it when I first got it. I was like, I do not like this mower. I do not like the way it cuts. I lowered the deck, you know, like a quarter of an inch, and it was a little bit better, but I still just didn't like it. And when it started leaking, and I think it was leaking oil, they say they can't find a leak. But there was, you know, they thought maybe I used it in the rain, and I guess like it was dark green grass or something. No, that sumbitch was leaking oil. You know, I might be a woman, but I'm not that stupid. And so they were nice enough to, you know, pay the guy to come pick it up to take it there because I'm not trailering anything yet. And of course, the first thing he did was check the oil because he's thinking you know, if there's an oil leak, it's probably running on empty. But no, I don't do that. You know, it's really tiresome being a woman sometimes. And I'm going to try not to get on a rant here. And it's also tiresome to be a black woman. Anywho, so like I said, come to find out, they had to order a part for the PTO. They adjusted the deck. And I wish that I had taken it back when I first wanted to. I wish I had done that because now I feel like I have a lemon. And yeah, this work is under warranty, but what else is going to go wrong with this thing? And you all know that zero turns are not cheap. Now, I'm getting some assistance on paying for it, but these things are not freaking cheap. Okay? And I got 3 acres that I need to cut. And I know People are like, you and your grass, but I'm telling you, it takes me so much time to keep the yard looking nice. And it's hotter than Hades outside. And now the grass is going to be so deep out front when I finally do get to cut it. And now I got to deal with these grass clippings on a brand new mower, supposedly and allegedly. Anywho, I don't know when I'll do another video. I do have some Walmart footage. Paul says you can rant all you want. It's your channel. But you know, nobody wants to listen to a woman bitch, moan, and complain. You know, they don't want to listen to you women. Well, you know, this is the way I look at it. If you all didn't do your shit, then you wouldn't have to listen to women, right? It's pretty simple. I do want to open this at some point. I think this was from last year because Barbie's been bothering me. I know I haven't been paying any attention. I thought, oh, it doesn't open. Okay. So I'm going to open it so I can get this Pandem Subaru out of it and give it to Barbie because she's bothering me. One of these days, you know, when the grass slows down, I'm going to get back upstairs and work on Barbie's room. So, Greg says, yeah, that Hot Wheels Roxy is, yeah, it's crazy how much that thing is. Oh, let me get caught up here. Barbie, happy wife, happy life. That's what I'm talking about. And I know me, Carl Bob says, I've met Rico Bobby a few times. Great guy. Well, so that's all I have. We're a little bit over. Go buy some stuff so help me pay my damn vet bills. Good grief. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get more stuff on the website. I wish I could go get a job, but you know, I think there's a lot of people who are going to be looking for jobs. And from the way, at the pace AI is going, it's going to put a lot of people out of work. They're already saying that it's going to do away with call centers, those customer service type people, paralegals. It's going to put a dent into the lawyer's business. AI is going to also replace schedulers, or not replace, but probably at some level, schedulers in healthcare, that sort of thing, and a host of other industries where AI is already starting to erode jobs, and unemployment, they feel like, is probably going to go up in the next 5 years. And I don't really know what to think about that. They're actually going to start using AI to read scans because there's a shortage of radiologists. And I've noticed that the past year, they would immediately release my scans of my abdomen, but the chest CT, it was always like a week later. And I was like, why? What's going on? And they have a shortage of people to read chest x-rays. So AI is being trained because they can do it a lot faster and probably more accurately, which in a way makes me feel a little bit better because I kind of feel like that's probably going to cut down on the murder rate in healthcare. And I say that because people, they want to call it healthcare disparities. And there are disparities and biases, but a lot of this is just people get murdered because a radiologist can just leave something out, you know. Oh, you know, sorry, I didn't see that. Now you're dead. Anywho, so I know, I'm just morbid. So it's going to be interesting. So a lot of people are going to be out of work. And I don't know, man. I'm learning Mandarin like a demon. And I was just getting ready to hire or sign up for one of these tutoring programs online. And when BitBit got sick, I was at the point I felt like my vocabulary could, be worth it to be out that little extra money to, work on my conversation. So, but anyway, that has nothing to do with Hot Wheels. Except, no, the ST Hunter, hey, you're late. No, I missed it. So I'm so upset about that. I don't know. I'm not going to buy it on eBay either. Let me tell you something, Base Logic. I'm telling AI is very scary. It's extremely scary. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like talking to a toaster. Oh, thanks, Jason. I know I should do more lives. It's been a minute since I've done one. I know. Oh, there's Black and Green. Greg says he messaged the Hot Wheels designer Brendan Fatuski complaining, and he actually responded. No way. No way. KG Diecast and Dioramas. Paul says I'm married, so I listen to my wife. Smart guy. And so, yes, hit that like button. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. So, okay. He's complaining about the acrylic cases and how they don't use screws anymore and use cheap plastic inserts, and he wrote back explaining why. Interesting. Man, I might be writing and complaining about something. How did you even, what, DMs? Did you DM him or something? How'd you get a hold of him? I got some stuff to say. Don't want to add screw holes on the base of their cars. Yes, hey, Black and Green. Long time no see. Tell you what, I need to... Okay, don't get me started. I know. Well, guys, hopefully I'll get my car fixed next week. At least part of it. And get my mower back. BitBit's doing good. If I could just get everything to all work at the same time. Dang it. And I'm good. I'm just trying to get all my working parts back together, man. He DM'd him on Instagram and he answered you. No freaking way. Because I follow, what's the new graphic designer? She does like all the deco and stuff. What is her name on Instagram? I followed her. I thought about DMing her. I bet she'd answer. I might do that and let y'all know. And I will do another video next week. I'm just not sure when and what, because I'm really trying to get more stuff on the website. So don't forget, the code is TW525. Get it? 25. TW5 for 25% off my website, because I got bills to pay and stuff to fix. Anywho, you say if you do more shorts, I know. Christine, yes, thank you, Rico. Christine Albrecht, I think is how you pronounce it, I think. Yeah, I know I really do need to do more shorts. I just... you know what I really need? I need a phone with a ton of storage. But I got the little thumb drive that you can put in your charging port on your phone. And let me tell you something, that sucker transferred, I had a whole bunch of clips of some other stuff, and it transferred those things so daggone fast. I was like, whoa, they're gone. They're on the thumb drive. So I ordered another one so that I can start getting some of these shorter clips about other stuff that's going on in my life, documentation, off the phone and onto a thumb drive. And then I'll have all kinds of free space, and it won't be such a pain in the butt for me to edit, and do more with the phone. So, anywho, let me read these last comments and I will sign off. Thanks for joining me. Motorola. Yeah, I know. It's just. But I'm going to upload some more stuff to the members area. And I am going to do some more shorts because I do want to. What did I do with that little box of cars I showed y'all? I don't know what I did with it. Those little pullbacks. I'm going to do a pullback video. Because I've got, some of the little bitty ones. And then I got some of the. So I'm going to do that and try to go outside and have some fun with my little pullbacks. Or maybe in the hallway. So, you guys have a great rest of your evening. And I learned to video for my, I know, I'm so blind, it's pitiful. Yeah, I tell you what, a mic will make a big difference. Yeah, it really will. Just get a backup. Ask me how I know. So anyway, I will see you guys sometime next week. Hopefully I will have good news. And Sparky's calling me because he's like, you didn't go for a walk today. He's meow. He'll be all right. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, Bubba. Now, if I can figure out how to sign off, because it's horizontal. Oh, there it is. Bye.